Goldilocks wasn't her real name. Her name was Lila, but everyone in town called her Goldilocks because of her bright, curly golden hair that glowed under the sunlight. Lila loved exploring new places. Every morning, she would wander into the woods, curious to see what lay beyond familiar paths. Her adventurous heart often led her far from home, sometimes into places she shouldn't have entered. One sunny morning, while walking through the forest, she noticed a new trail she had never seen before. It was lined with wildflowers and soft animal footprints. Her eyes sparkled with curiosity as she stepped onto the path to see where it would take her. After a long walk through the woods, Lila came upon a small wooden cabin tucked between tall trees. Smoke curled gently from its chimney, and the warm scent of porridge drifted through the air. She knocked softly on the door, but there was no answer. The door was slightly open. Lila hesitated for a moment, wondering if she should turn back. But curiosity got the better of her, and she carefully stepped inside. Inside, the cabin felt warm and welcoming. On a wooden table near the window stood 3 bowls of porridge, one large, one medium, and one small. Steam rose from each bowl, and the smell was comforting. Lila's stomach rumbled after her long walk. She tasted the porridge from the first bowl and found it too hot. The second was too cold. But the smallest bowl was just right, warm and delicious. Without realizing it, she finished it completely. After eating, Lila looked around the cozy room. In front of the fireplace, she saw 3 chairs, one large, one medium-sized, and one small. She climbed into the largest chair but found it too hard. The medium one was too soft. Then she sat in the smallest one, which felt just right. But as she leaned back, the little chair suddenly cracked and broke into pieces. Startled, Lila stood up quickly, realizing what she had done. For the first time that day, she began to feel guilty. Feeling tired after all the walking and exploring, Lila climbed the stairs to see what was upstairs. There she found 3 neatly made beds, one big, one medium, and one small. The big bed felt too hard, the medium one too soft, and the small one was perfectly comfortable. Within moments, her eyes grew heavy, and she drifted into a deep, peaceful sleep. While Lila slept, the family who owned the cabin, a family of 3 bears, returned from their morning walk in the forest. They immediately noticed that something was different. The door was open, and the smell of their breakfast had changed. The big bowl of porridge had been touched, the medium one too, and the small one was completely empty. They moved to the living area and saw that the chairs were out of place, and the smallest one was broken. The bear family climbed upstairs quietly to see if anyone was there. The big bed was messy, the medium one rumpled, and the smallest one had someone sleeping in it. There, they found Lila fast asleep. As they stepped closer, the sound of their footsteps woke her. Opening her eyes, she saw 3 bears staring at her. Shocked and frightened, Lila jumped out of bed and ran downstairs. Lila stopped near the door, breathing fast, her heart pounding. She wanted to run, but something inside her told her to stay. She realized that she had made a mistake, entering a home without permission, eating someone's food, and breaking their things. She turned around, her eyes filled with regret. The bear family looked at her kindly, understanding that she hadn't meant to cause harm. They saw the honesty in her expression and knew she had learned her lesson already. Instead of being angry, the bear family decided to help her learn from her mistake. They invited her to stay for lunch as a guest. Lila helped clean the table and repair the little chair as best as she could. Together, they cooked new porridge and shared a warm meal. Lila laughed with the bears and felt lighter knowing she had made things right. She understood that kindness and honesty could turn even mistakes into friendships. When the meal ended, the sun had started to set behind the forest trees. The bears walked with Lila to the forest path that led home. As she walked away, she thought deeply about everything that had happened. She realized that curiosity should always be guided by respect. Exploring was fun, but it was important to understand boundaries and to think before acting. From that day forward, Lila often visited the bear family again, but this time, she always knocked first. They became close friends, sharing stories, berries, and warm porridge by the fire. The forest no longer felt mysterious or lonely. It felt like home, full of trust, kindness, and friendship.